Hello there, World of Tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm of course your host, the Droodles Blitz, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my favorite Tier 8 tank in the game. Obviously, there are a lot of Tier 8s available, in fact, 105 of them to be exact, which is quite a bit to choose. I love vehicles like the Skoda T56 and the Emil 1951, and the auto-loading gun on the Skoda T27 is absolutely amazing. But if I had to pick my favorite Tier 8 in the game, it's the P44 Pantera. Now you might be asking why I enjoy this over the Progetto, and it's honestly just how quick the final shell reloads. It only takes 3.17 seconds for the final shell on this tank to reload, where the Progetto takes 4.98. That's quite a bit longer, and the Pantera has got a lot more standard pen sitting at 213. It's a really solid gun mounted onto a really mobile hull, and when you add those two together, it's just a fantastic tank to play. I've always loved the Pantera. I remember the first video I made on it, I got like a 7-kill game. It's just always been such an enjoyable tank. It's incredibly fast, it's got enough gun depression to work most ridge lines, it's got enough pen to deal with any tanks it comes up against, and it looks nice. I really do like the look of it. It's basically a Panther 2. In fact, the Pantera stands for Panther. So it's a Italian take on the Panther, which then is equipped with an auto-reloading gun. So what does the enemy team have? They got a Chimera. Okay, that's going to be quite deadly. An Indian Panzer and a T25 Intrepid plus an M41D. Now we are on a disadvantage for the medium side. They got 4 mediums, we got 3. I still don't understand why Wargaming does the +1 -1 matchmaking where one team gets 3 and one team gets 4. I have argued a lot that Wargaming needs to just make it so each team has the same number of tanks. But unfortunately, I don't think that's ever going to happen. Either way, I'm going to push right up this hill. You can see here the mobility is pretty good. Now, unfortunately, its mobility was nerfed a little bit. I don't even know why Wargaming did nerf it. They said, yes, we're going to give this tank more armor and less mobility, which I don't frankly understand, because it already had really good mobility, and it was a really solid tank, but it still is very solid because Wargaming left the gun the same. And there you go, we just took 710 hit points off of that Indian Panzer, and now we're an auto reloader, so we can get another 200 damage into his tank, and he's dead. Nice, alright. Well, we just reload, and we reload the clip, so that's 1 shell into our tank, and in another second, that's 2 shells, and in 3 more seconds, we get that 3rd shell. This is where the tank feels amazing, because you can get all the shells loaded in very quickly. There's 1 shell into the Chimera, and we can just kind of chill here. If he pokes it, we should be able to get another shell out. We got the Intrepid off to the side. You know what, honestly, I don't feel too comfortable poking that. The Intrepid, it's not the best pen, but it does have enough to cut through my turret still quite easily. Ooh, I gotta be careful here, gotta be careful. Don't poke me, Chimera. No, you don't. No, you don't. There you go. Nice pen into his tank, and let's back off the hill. Alright, we're still healthy. We're still actually quite healthy in this situation. And we're reloading our clip as well, which is pretty solid. We're just going to push up this hill. They got no tank destroyers, and the Chimera is a one-shot for me, so I'm just going to keep on driving up. And this guy, he's going to die. Well, there you go. Not a crazy game, but we were able to do our job. So we got the 34 off to the side. You can see the gun is quite accurate. There's 1 shell, there's 2 shells, and I could shoot the M41D, but honestly, it's not an M41D, sorry, the Intrepid. But, I mean, I really could care less, because we're just going to tap 1 to do a side here, and the Helsing is most likely going to finish him off. Okay, well, if the Helsing's going to... Okay, there you go. I was going to say, if the Helsing's going to do that, he's dead, and all that's left is a full health VK168. Well, let's make our way over towards his tank. You can see the mobility is still very solid on this vehicle. As long as you get on a straightaway, you easily get up to your top speed. We're already going 55 kilometers per hour, so here we go. Speed is key. Come on, let's make our way over to the 168. That is a nice, juicy 2,000 hit points I want to farm. And yes, we are going to make our way straight over towards him. Oh, baby, that's what I'm talking about. There's 1 shell into his tank. There's 2 shells into his tank. And let's get that 3rd one out as well. Boom. Nice. All right, well, that's 2,900 damage dealt. I don't think we're going to get much more out because this VK turned to me instead of, you know, all that stuff in front of him. But hey, we still did our job, able to showcase why the Pantera is such a fun vehicle. So, not bad at all. All right, we were able to deal actually over 3,000. I guess we got a little bit of a ram out as well. Not a bad first battle at all. Let's load into one more. Well, let's see what this game has going for us. We're up against 250 TPs in Platoon, and an E75. Okay, that lineup is pain. That is just pure pain. And we get an IS-8, pretty mid, an Object 704, they have that. I mean, we don't have bad tier 9s, but I would definitely say that their lineup of 3 tier 9 heavies, and we don't even get 2 tier 9 heavies. We get 2 heavies in general, and they get 3, all tier 10. The matchmaker in this game is so bad. I mean, it's possible we can win this. I'm not saying that this game's impossible to win, but it's just the fact that they're running 2 of the most busted tier 9 heavies, and Wargaming gives me an Object 704 and a T30 in a platoon. Like, what? It's not even close. Either way, let's see what we can do here. It doesn't look like there's any tanks going towards base C, so, or A, meant A. So let's push over this way. Maybe we can get a shell into the waffle. Aiming. Oh, come on, game. Let's try that again. There you go. There's 1 penetration onto the Waffenträger, and we reload. We're already down an IS-8. Incredible. The fact that we are already down a tank that quickly. Oh my god. Alright, well, let's aim it on this waffle. There's another shell onto his tank. And, oh, there's a bit of a rubble there, I guess. I didn't even notice that. Well, it's all good. We're going to push up behind them, and I think that should be about the best I can do. We're already down 2 tanks. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I don't get it. Oh, this waffle's going to be right over here, isn't he? Yes, he is. And he hits it too. Alright, well, there's 1 HE into the waffle. There's 2 HEs into his tank. And there's the 704 turning around. This is just not fun. Huh. I can't believe that waffle actually penned my turret at that angle. That's a pretty steep pen. Alright, well... Oh, my standard B's a one-shot. Oh boy, isn't this fun. Oh, alright, well we could win this. It's, as I said, nothing is off the table. The waffle was cleared, which is good news. There's a shell into the 704. Let's go for a second shell into his tank. Hopefully he shoots. I mean, if he doesn't, it's not the end of the world. I'm just going to reload my clip, and let's see if we can bait a shell from his tank. Come on. If he pulls around the corner, that's still fine with me. Ooh, let's, honestly, I just wanted him to shoot, so we can just do this, get to his side, and here you go. Nice. Okay, now we have the rear of the 704, which is exactly what I've needed, so now we have the opportunity to shoot him once. There you go. Well, I guess the standard B finished him off, but that still does the trick. Alright, we got a 50 TP coming up on my rear, very fast as well. But it looks like he's looking more towards the standard B, which is perfect for me. So, in this situation, he's turning around that way, so let's get 1 shell into his tank. He does have a damaged Amarak, so that means I can get all 3 into his vehicle, and since it's a premium shell, and because my waffle hit him, we get to clear him. Alright, this game was painful. My team... I don't even know what to say. This was not a great battle in general, but we did our job and we were able to break 3,000 damage. I still love the standard B. It's a fantastic tank. I've played a couple battles in the tank today. In fact, there's 2 that I didn't show on today's video. We had this one. We're not going to talk about that team. And I had this one, which was 3,200 damage and... yeah, again, a lot of people ask why I don't show the losses on the channel, or why I don't show games like this, and it's just because you don't really learn anything from these games. I mean, you just watch my team fall apart. My Lancin on Faust went heavy route. I mean, there's nothing to learn from this battle, so I just figured, oh, well, I'll just do this game, and this was a pretty good battle. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I really enjoy the Pantera. It's a fantastic tank. Its gun is great. It's always been one of my favorite tier 8s, but other than that, I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.